Alright, class, so what we're going to be learning about today is Australia.
Cool!
Does anybody know any of the current events that are happening in Australia right now? Jessica?
Well, I heard there was the tax rate. Yeah, like I don't know, I messed up.
Just a little bit. I mean, there are a lot of people that are buying cigarettes and they're going to raise the tax rates on them. And
Okay, so some Australian art is called, or the most original and traditional, is called Dreamtime Story. These are paintings that are interpretations of a story that is told.
Oh my god! Look at the painting! It's so beautiful!
welcome to Mount Osa, everybody. In this part of the tour, I'll tell you a little bit about Australia. We are the 6th largest country by land space. 40% of our land area is desert, as you can see. Desert, mountains, dry land. If you're wondering what the term outback means, that is our slang for the interior parts of Australia or the remote parts of the bush. The bush is the areas that are away from the cities. As you can see, the cities are way far away, and we're out here in the middle of nothing. So, Australia is very rich in natural resources. We have a lot of fertile land, but more than 1/3 of that land is desert. In the outback, you can see there's hardly any vegetation, and the temperatures are burning hot. We have the Great Dividing Range, which is a large group of mountains over there, where a lot of our water will flow from the rivers down to the mountains into the lower parts of Australia. So, because of our very temperate temperatures, we don't have many farms. We don't have a lot of fresh produce because it's hard to grow and our soil's not necessarily the best. You have to drive quite a while out to those mountains to get some water if you're living on the coast, and it's very hot, dry, and humid here in Central Australia. It's very dry most of the time.
As you can see, this is an Australian traditional outfit. Usually tank tops are worn because of the very hot temperatures, and shorts for both men and women. Sandals are usually worn, but since it's not that hot out today, they're wearing tennis
For
shoes.
the religion of Australia, a lot of people in Australia kind of joke about religion because there really is nothing. Some people say they're Jedis, and that's kind of a religion, but it's not that much. So it really doesn't affect their food because they really don't have a religion.
Alright, so right now we're going to be showing you more of Australia's climate. As you can see right now, we're hiking through our dry, brittle desert land. There's hardly any vegetation, and the temperatures are very high. Our climate here is very temperate, especially along the east coast. It's so dry and hot. In Central Australia, it could even be a little humid. And because it's so hot and dry most of the time, we get lots of fires here in Australia. You can see where the land has been burned.
Yep, pretty much. Alright, so we have this Australian person here.
Good day,
and
mate.
she talks in this really weird accent.
What are you talking about, mate? It's completely normal.
Yeah, around here.
Well, you see,
Alright,
tonight I'm going to be
got
having
a
a
couple
barbie.
of
And I was wondering if
got a
you
couple of hikers over there. You see them?
just exploring.
Yeah, just exploring the outback.
This is our natural climate. But as you can see up north, there's going to be a small rainforest. And if you look on this map
Yeah.
that I brought with me, you can see up here in the northern area of Australia is our tropical savanna rainforest. Then right here is our desert. Here you see our steppe. Right here would be our marine west coast. Right here is our tiny tropical rainforest. It's so small. Right here you see where it's humid and subtropical. And right here you see our Mediterranean. This is Australia. You can see here is Western Australia. You can say here is Northern Australian. This is South Australia. This is Tasmania. This is New South Wales. This is Victoria. And this is Queensland. It's Australia.
It's pretty darn awesome. Alright. Moving farther up into the outback. Alright. So we're going to show you a little something.
Is that a rainforest?
Alright, we'll have a rainforest, okay? Alright. So, we're going to our natural habitat. Our tropical rainforest.
It's up north, very far. We're getting closer as the plants get crazier.
Alright.
Ow, I hit a rock. We're traveling home. Been traveling for many hours. We're quite starving. So we'll have a barbie when we get home.
We're traveling through the tropical rainforest. And I got my tour guide here. We're gonna travel along.
On a bush.
Cut a
Caught an
leg
owie.
on a bush. Alright, here we are.
In the rainforest, there's lots of trees.
Let's go through there. Climbing through the bushes. Here we go. Here we are. See, let's see, this tree has some writing on it. Might be some ancient hieroglyphs. Pretty cool. We found her back on the trail. Just need to wait for my tour guide.
The tour guide got lost. We're going to be having us some delectable, tender, juicy steak. Oh, I just can't wait. That looks delicious. Fresh off the grill. Here we go. Oh! Woo! And for our lovely little girl here. Dinner time. She's a vegetarian.
It's okay now. See you next time. I have a feeling I'm not an Australian anymore.